All right, good morning, everybody. I have 7 o'clock, so we'll go ahead and get started with our operational briefing for the SALT incident, Monday, September 8th. I'm BJ Corey, Plan Section Chief for IMT1. Just as a reminder, can you please mute your cell phones, turn off your radios, and any sidebar conversations, please take outside the briefing area. And with that, we will get a situation update from Night Ops.
Good morning, Nolan Hale, Night Operations for the SALT. Working around the north end of the fire, branch 5, it was all in mop-up and patrol status with destroy missions as appropriate, along with fire suppression repair and road groups working throughout that branch. Branch 25, Division Sierra, they worked across the rock outcropping that held the main fire in the firing operation from period, going direct and cold trailing where appropriate. In Section 10, Division Whiskey, they initiated line cut. That's going to continue today, cutting out that brow. And in Section 32, in Division Yankee.
If you will reference ICS 202, our management and control objectives, there has been no change for the last several operational periods, so we will not review those, but there's no change to management and control objectives. With that, we'll move to weather.
Good morning, Incident Meteorologist Matt Maley. So overnight, active thermal belts were not as active as what we've had the last few days. That means we've had cooler and wetter conditions. We also saw cooler and wetter conditions yesterday. That trend will continue today. So not a big change when it comes to temperature and RH, except they're going to go down a little bit. As far as the winds go, that'll be the challenge again today. We're going to battle those winds. Yesterday I mentioned basically we have the Central Valley winds battling against the Salinas Valley winds. That'll be most realized on the upper slopes of above about 3,000 feet or so. So just be mindful, you could see some shifting winds at times with some gusts of 15 to 20. I do want to point out this is what we call our weather matrix. One thing I want to show here is we are talking about a big pattern change Tuesday and Wednesday for our area. I actually do have a slight chance, 15% chance of some scattered showers. Whether they'll actually hit our fires yet to be seen, but the bigger change is lower temperatures and higher humidities. Thanks.
Fire behavior.
Good morning, Morgan Niefenbach, Fire Behavior Analyst. You heard from the IMET, we're in the middle of the cooling trend. Burning conditions have moderated and will continue to moderate as those temperatures drop and RH comes up. With that being said, 10-hour, 100-hour, and 1,000-hour fuels will be slower to respond to those changes. So expect to still see smoldering consumption, smoke production well interior on some of these divisions, particularly down in the drainages. Looking at Alpha, Foxtrot, Kilo, Lima, fire is stationary in those areas. No movement outside of the perimeter is expected. There is still heat close to the lines. That'll be something for crews today to go in and seek and destroy. Moving into Lima, Oscar, Sierra, more recent heat, just Oscar Sierra, more recent heat in these areas following a recent firing operation, particularly close to the line down in Oscar Sierra where the winds battle daily. That will be a place of focus for today. Moving into Sierra, Whiskey, and Yankee, line down there is still being secured. Potential for something to come out of there is minimal given the shift in weather and the prevailing southwest wind direction, but it is something to pay attention to as you continue to complete direct line. Keep in mind as you're going interior to seek and destroy for some of these heavies, fuels have been burning in some of these areas for up to 4 or 5 days now. So anticipate fire weakened trees, look for snags close to the line. Thank you, have a safe shift.
Branch and division roll call.
Good morning, William Green, Resource Unit Leader. For this operational period roll call, there are changes to branch and division assignments. For Branch 5, I have Appleton. Division Alpha, Basic, Reed. Division Foxtrot, Kilo, Lima, Dutzman. Branch 25, Swenson. Division Oscar, Eggleston. Blyther. Division Sierra, Colgan, Edwards. Division Whiskey, Krill, Valentine. Division Yankee, Russell, Haig. For road groups, I have Kent and FSR, Lusinger. That concludes this operational period roll call. Thank you.
Operational work assignments.
Good morning, Mike Wink, Day Operations. You'll see some of our line leadership change. So you saw different night operations, Nolan Hale, and you'll see myself as different from Mark Bontrager, who's been your day operations the last couple of days. Yesterday, our friends to the east, the Garnett Fire sent up a smoke signal, had some increased fire activity. That's why you see some of the line leadership change. Make no mistake, we still have a fire here that we have to deal with. We did send some of our folks over there based on the need to go give some assistance with what's going on there. We have a good plan. We are working for our friends in the Monterey unit and here in Fresno to give them a good product to get things back to normal. And we still have work to do here on this fire. So please don't be complacent just because there's a shiny object off to the east that may send off a big signal that you may see today. So for our operational period, complacency because we see something over there. There's not as much exciting activity going on here. We have a very important job to finish to get things back to normal. Your priorities for today have been briefed. It's very clear to the line leadership in our pre-ops of what's happening today. Today is very critical. We have a big job to do. They surged in some resources to get it done today. There are some of you out there that have big expectations on you, some Charlies that are getting turned into a hand crew because we have some big work to be done. Number one priority here in Division Whiskey, you've got just over 2.5 miles to put a line to put in today. We surged in some extra golfs. You've got some good line leadership. That's our number one priority, to get that cut out and to put that piece to bed in Division Whiskey right here, okay? We're cutting this piece out today. That's your number one priority. Number two priority over here in Division Yankee, from Yankee going into Whiskey, that's our number two priority, to get that finished, getting cut out is our number two priority. And number three priority is to Cold Trail here in Division Sierra, going from the east to the west with a Charlie. Take your IR products from the UAS and from the GIS products. You have your heat signature maps. Get in there, validate that stuff. Get those hot spots put out. We had stuff come at the line yesterday. That will not happen again. You have the technology. Get in there and get that stuff put out, okay? You have your priorities. Get the line validated. Get those dozer lines validated. Get your hand line validated. Those are your priorities. You have a good plan. You have a good briefing. Make sure you have a plan in case there's an IWI. We'll see you tomorrow.
Air operations.
Good morning, Matt Hill, Air Operations, CAL FIRE Team 1. Your fixed wing lineup is, we'll order as needed. We'll have Helco over the fire. Rotor wing lineup, we have 4 Type 1s, 2 Type 2s, 2 Type 3s. We also have a UAS module to assist you. And there are some really good IR products that our unmanned Romeos were able to facilitate last night. So take a look on the FTP or on your QR code, those map products. We do have Copter 602 available for day hoist. And there will be a training tonight with Copter 613. They're going to be doing some MVG hoist operations, so you will hear them over the fire. And then make sure you're monitoring air to ground today and be vigilant and give a good briefing. Clear the line with those drops. Make it a safe shift.
Quick note from our communications unit, there's been no change to our comm plan for this shift or the last few shifts. With that, we'll move to medical.
Good morning, Mike Garrison, Medical Unit Leader for the Salt Incident Team 1. For your base camp medical needs, we have CalMet here to my left, your right, and then we also have a MERT down at the inmate quarters for any CDCR requests. We also have 2 ALS ambulances. They're going to be staged at drop point 50 and drop point 42. Today we have 2 line medics out there. We're going to have one on a 24-hour shift, which is on Division Sierra. We have 1 12-hour on Division. As Air Ops says, we have Copter 602 available capabilities at Kalinga Helibase, and refer to your ICS 206 for. We also have it on the front cover to make sure that's followed correctly. Thank you. Let's stay safe out there.
Safety.
Good morning, Steve Clement, Salt Safety. Please turn to page 18 within your IAP. You'll find your safety message there. Please utilize that to ensure that all personnel receive a safety message before they're heading out on the line. Monday morning, the folks in town heading back to school, heading to work, make sure that we're driving defensively, watching out for those unexpected areas. Slow down, keep your headlights on. In supply, there is a good cache of the N95s to battle valley fever. Please utilize that cache, head into supply, grab what you need. Again, what medical said, within the front page of your IAP is your incident reporting procedures. If you have an incident, please utilize that. Contact your line supervision and communications. Follow those procedures. Thank you and have a good shift.
Message from Liaison, today is our last cooperators meeting at 1000, and that is in the same spot as it was yesterday, which is the triple wide directly behind the stage here. And we will move to information.
Good morning, Estrella Bibby, Information Officer. Please turn to page 20, IAP, updated. Our current acreage is 25,580. Our current containment is 35%. Our total personnel is 1,679. Please refer to our social media policy. And for more information, use the middle QR code on the page. And to submit any photos and videos that you have from out in the field, please use the third and bottom QR code. All lost and found can be brought to the PIO trailer. Thank you very much and have a good shift.
Quick reminder from the DMOB unit, if you are on the tentative DMOB list, please report to DMOB at the correct and assigned time. And with that, we'll move to our BU unit chief.
Good morning, George Nunez, Unit Chief, San Benito, Monterey. On behalf of myself and the sheriff from Monterey County, thank you very much. For everybody here, everybody that can hear me in the back, thank you. You left your families a number of days ago to get to work and come in and handle this. We appreciate everything that you've done, and like it's been said before, there's another one going on across the valley. You only got to look throughout the state. Thank you. You've got people at home waiting for you to come back to them. You have everything you need to be successful. The people in the trailers, the people in the field have made sure that you have what you need. Make sure that you've got what you need to be successful. Take care of the people you brought with you, because those are the people you're going to take home with 10 fingers and 10 toes. Again, have a safe shift, and thank you.
Thank you, Chief. A message from our unified IC.
Hey, good morning, Jeremiah Whitwer, one of the Unified Incident Commanders. Hey, it's a local unit here, work out of Fresno, so I appreciate all the hard work through the last couple of days. We still got some work to do out here, and you know, operations, be flexible. We picked off resources yesterday and potential, you know, set yourself up if you have to reduce some of your footprint today. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Your division breakouts are the same as they've been. The locations are starting on my left, your right with Alpha, clockwise all the way around to my right, your left. If you are unassigned, please come up to the front of the stage here and we will get you assigned. And next briefing is 0700. Make it a safe shift.